papeleta eso es frecuente. No te lleves de la dema que tiene la gente. Soy puro con los puros, me rodeo con... Mírame la cadena, los viví tan brillantes.
I now have pride, loyalty, and gratitude. Pride, the satisfaction with our choices. Loyalty, do we care? Does any of this matter? And then the gratitude. And that's why I thank Michael Jordan. The game's on the line. The fate of the known world is in the balance. It's time to write the history. I'm Michael Jordan. I'm taking over. Right? Nominal.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me, former NBA players Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And the award-winning David Aldridge is on our sideline. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much. Well, Commissioner Adam Silver has a history lesson for those who would tell players to shut up and dribble. He says in 1963, Bill Russell was MVP, won a title, and stood on the steps of the Lincoln Memorial for Dr. King's I Have a Dream speech.
That's a great story, D.A. Thanks. And, Greg, you were talking about this. What you appreciate about this matchup, the team-first mindset on both sides.
Very unselfish. And we're going to see guys moving the ball. And, Kevin, they play for one another. That's why these clubs rack up so many assists.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Down in the front court along with Tatum. And it's Horford at the center position. And for the Warriors. The core of this team all out there. Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Looney out there with Andrew Wiggins. Thompson for 3. Rebound Boston. They come into this having outplayed Phoenix the last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, your second unit, those reserves, they can swing a game.
Now here is Horford. That one good for 2.
The veteran instincts of Horford just has a great feel for how to position himself on the offensive board.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him. On the foul right away.
Smart against Curry. Outside, White. Back to Smart for the 3. And the ball out of play. The Warriors will inbound.
Warriors basketball.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Well, Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody, the first lottery pick teammates ever to play in the NBA Finals, RJ, in their rookie seasons.
Yeah, the Dubs' strength in numbers, it got bolstered by some of these up-and-comers. You had Jordan Poole, who was most improved candidate last year, and then eventually we'd love to see a lot from James Wiseman.
And they're brought in, these younger players, Richard, are brought in that great culture.
Oh, there's nothing like culture. We have talked about that culture can directly impact a player's trajectory for his entire career. It's crazy. He's growing taller. He's adding more muscle. Tatum just becomes harder to defend in there.
That free throw missing. And Jason Tatum seems, GA, like he's on the verge of being a superstar in the league.
And Kevin, some would say he is already there. It feels like he's going to win an MVP in the next 5 years. He's already shown he can lead a team to the final.
Jonathan Kuminga, he's checked in for Draymond Green. So he comes up empty at the line. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
And it's in there.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Curry kicks to Wiggins. Curry passes to Looney. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
It goes on Jason Tatum.
Kevon Looney may be a veteran player, but he continues to overachieve.
Just last year, he set a new career high for reboundings in a single game. As a player, it's your job to keep improving yourself, and Looney has never lost sight of that.
And the first one at the line is good. And Greg, up and down this Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
And so Looney nails both of them.
And there's a lot you can say about Golden State's offensive abilities, but their defense is also razor sharp. They know how to control the flow of the game.
Now here's Brown. He had 25 points last game. Tatum no good. Golden State's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Thompson inside the line. Makes good on the step-back jumper. And some might go as far, Greg, is saying Golden State's defense is underrated.
It is kind of overlooked at times, and their shooting is so exceptional it hides everything else, like how they can dominate the glass defensively.
Now Wiggins, after Marcus Smart missing on that last three-pointer. Back to Wiggins. Clock is at 3. From deep three-point range. He's off on that one. So the Celtics will take it the other way. This game against Golden State is the first time they've met this season.
This is a team that they owned in the regular season, but last year in the finals, they couldn't find a way to get it done.
And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Tatum. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. Looney, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
Just great awareness from Curry. So good at reading the floor and finding his open teammates.
And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Tatum kicks to Brown. Banked in off the glass.
Sometimes Brown just looks unstoppable. A little contact doesn't bother him at all.
Smart against Curry. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Smart. Pass to Tatum. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Now, here's Curry. He's as potent an offensive player as you're going to find in this league. He averages almost 30 points a game.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Here's Horford. Back to Smart. For 3. No good there. The Warriors have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Curry looking around. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside. Curry's got 6.
Few do it better than Curry. The range of his shooting is practically in a league of its own.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first. All right, Richard, we're right in the middle of the season, right in the thick of things. What is your main concern if you're a player playing at this particular portion of the schedule?
Your main concern is staying focused on the game of basketball. We understand everybody's been traded. I've been traded. You've been traded. I've been traded on the deadline before. So your goal is like, how do I just keep focused on basketball? That is the hardest thing. So that's always the trade deadline. You're not worried about anything else other than how do I keep playing my best.
with the new 5 on the floor. And a new group in for the Celtics. Griffin's checked in for Horford. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. Brogdon, he's checked in for Derek White. And it's Pritchard in for Smart. Now, here's Brogdon. Against Phoenix, he was really on his game. Brown outside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim.
And maybe the only weakness for Brown is his handle on the ball.
And it's something that he's worked on every offseason. Still, though, susceptible to turnovers while dribbling. That's one of the very few weaknesses in his game.
That free throw, no good.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
That one is no good. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Here's Brown. Warriors with the rebound. This game coming after a loss against the Jazz.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Yeah, if you allow a team to shoot such a high percentage in their own building, you're going to have a big hill to climb.
Oh, how about the deft touch right there, guys?
He just guided that ball back up and in. Just a fingertip touch on the ball. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You got to blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Poole with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Poole the pass to DiVincenzo. Griffin grabs the board.
That's just the bucket that you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
Here's Pritchard. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And there's the pass to Moody. Off target with his 3. Celtics trail by 6. He takes it in. It's good. And a look at the Mobile One drive. Driving right into your living room.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
The Warriors shooting 36% in this first quarter, trying to get their bearings. Now, here's DiVincenzo. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Passes it to Wiseman. Now, here's Moody. For 3. The rebound by Malcolm Brogdon. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Williams. Griffin trying to get open. Great D that time from Green. Pass to Moody. DiVincenzo kicks to Poole. Now here's Wiseman. Defended by Griffin. Pass to DiVincenzo. Offline with his three. Celtics trail by 4. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Brown the pass to Pritchard. Lets it go with the 3. Now, here's Moody.
And Brown is known for being an incredible defender, able to guard multiple positions.
And that does it for the first quarter. Warriors lead by 4. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this.
Time to get loud and make some noise.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Hoping to continue that success from the line throughout this one.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Celtics. 4-point game. And they're playing through a string of road games. That will be game 5 of the 6 on the road. On the wings, Thompson and Wiggins. Kuminga out there with Green, and it's Curry in at the point. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Now Curry. After the missed 3 from Derek White. Green, no luck.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
The Celtics working the ball around now. Williams against Green. In the corner. Tatum with it. Just 5 to shoot. That one's in there. The Warrior lead is cut down to just 2 points on the bucket from Horford.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Wiggins dishes to Green. Thompson passes to Wiggins. Over Tatum. No good off the back of the rim.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Thompson outside. The pass to Kuminga. Now Thompson from downtown. And again, no good by Golden State. Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim, and he helped define their interior defense.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A.
Throw down, Dub Nation. Make some noise for your Warriors Junior James.
The Warriors trail. Wiggins outside. Curry dishes to Green. Over Horford. And again, no good by Golden State.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now, here's Horford. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. 6 to shoot. Here's Smart, and stolen by Wiggins. And it's the Warriors on the break. Thompson with the ball. Here's Kuminga, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Hey, Richard, as soon as your playing career ended, you got right into this business, into broadcasting. When did you decide that this would be the next step?
Well, the first time is when I thought I was going to be out the league, and so I started doing more and more work until I retired in 2018. So it started way before I retired.
That laid the groundwork for you. Good job. That free throw good from Kuminga. GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green, the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
He hits both from the stripe.
For so long, the Golden State Warriors were waiting to be back at full strength. But when one guy comes back, it seems like another goes down. The injury bug has been a real challenge for them.
And a dunk by Horford.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Curry finds Looney. Wiggins with it. Lets it fly. Offensive rebound, and out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Injuries, though, are an obstacle the Warriors, RJ, have met head-on.
Yeah, it's impressive how they've overcome those hurdles, insisting on still playing their best basketball, even when they're shorthanded.
And they've had a chance to develop some younger players when the older guys, the established players, were out.
Got to use these opportunities because 5 minutes can go to 10, just like 10 minutes can go to 0.
Well said. And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for the Boston Celtics. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Inside, Horford. Smart trying to break free. That's good from Horford on the assist from Smart. Horford's got the lead up to 4 now for the Celtics. And that was the Mobile One drive. Well worth a second look.
And putting that pressure on the rim. That's what it's all about, threatening with that attack.
Here's Thompson. Rebounded by the Celtics. Horford's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Passes it to Williams. Back to Horford. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And no doubt, Horford's size gives him an advantage in any physical altercation on the floor. He isn't going to back down.
God, it's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Now, here's Tatum. He had 25 points last game. White with it. Shot clock at 5. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
So it's Boston now. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And the Warriors with some changes. Wiseman comes in for Jonathan Kuminga. And Poole subbed in for Thompson. The Celtics also changing it up. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Horford. Jaylen Brown comes in for Williams. And Brogdon subbed in for Derek White. Now here's Curry. He's got 6. Pass to Looney. Golden State moving it around. And the Warriors miss again. Celtics leading by 3. You know, Richard, had to be extra special for Steph Curry to set the 3-point record in New York.
Yeah, doing it in the Mecca, sold-out arena. The previous 2 record holders there, December 15th, 2021, a great day in the career of Steph Curry, the history of the NBA. Look, this dude is well built, man. He's a specimen. He's 6'8". Look, he's going to score inside if he gets that close.
Back to Poole. All sorts of time. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Tatum. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. And now a 7-point Celtic lead. Pass to Poole. Back to Curry. Poole against Brogdon. Wiggins passes to Looney. The pass to Curry. Buries the long-range jumper. Curry's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
His first triple of the second quarter, 3rd of the game.
Poole against Brogdon. Pass to Brogdon. This one for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Warriors go the other way. And Wiggins throws it down hard.
What a powerful player Wiggins can be. Dunks like this remind you of that elite level athleticism.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Brogdon. Tatum on the wing. Yep, that one goes in there. Tatum's got 6 points in the quarter.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Back to Curry. 58 seconds left here in the second. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
Not just a jump shooter. Curry is so creative at figuring out little ways to score inside.
Tatum deciding where to go with it. Pass to Brogdon. Outside, Smart. From outside the arc. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. The 3 from Poole. And Tatum pulls it down. The Celtics with the lead. Outside Griffin. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the main.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Some changes for Golden State. Green, he's checked in for Wiseman. Moody comes in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Curry. Boston also with the sub. Pritchard, he's checked in for Smart.
And there are only a handful of players who can create excitement just by being on the floor. And Griffin is one of them.
Here's Poole. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Brogdon outside. Takes the 3. Nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
And so it's Boston with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Here with Jason Tatum. You have been rolling early. How did you get in that rhythm?
Just staying aggressive. Just continue to get in the gym and see something go in. It feels good to see him go in early, and it feels good to have us have a good start. Hopefully we keep it up.
Yeah, it was flowing great in that first half, Jay. Thanks very much. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. They trailed by as many as 6 points in the first period. What a second quarter for them. They're up by 6 at the break. A nice lead. And taking a look at the Celtics, Kenny, what did you see out there?
They put a big effort in the rebounding battle, working to corral every miss. That's the hustle we love to see. If they can maintain this approach, it'll give them the edge in other areas of the game.
Shaq, what are your thoughts on Golden State?
Give them credit for keeping the score this close while shooting just over 30. In the backhand way, that gives you confidence because you know if you bring your percentage up just a little bit, it'll be enough to get you in front.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man Joel.
Joel, what up?
Ladies and gentlemen, your Warriors.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. On the court right now for the Celtics. Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Out in the front court along with Tatum. And it's Horford at the foul, down low.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive ability. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Now here's White. Good D by Thompson.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And that rejection had...
Coaches stress the importance of defense. Big block there in this close game.
You're right. Defense, it's been terrific for them. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And, Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Of course, the Warriors' offense stands out for its emphasis on ball movement. Coach Steve Kerr says if you get to touch the ball and be a part of the action, whether it's as an assist man, ball mover, shooter, dribbler, the more people who are involved in the offense, the more powerful it becomes. Kevin, strength in numbers indeed.
As has always been the case for his offense, the more the better. And it's worked for him. DA, thanks. Now here's Wiggins following the miss by Al Horford. Outside Curry. Back to Wiggins. From deep. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. The Warriors making a switch here. Weissman's checked in.
Weissman.
And so Brown will bring it up for the Boston Celtics. Searching for that first bucket here in the third. Nice shot by Smart. Smart's got his first points in this one.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 at the start of the second half.
Here's Weissman. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. Celtics leading by 4. Outside Tatum. That 3 off the mark.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
Here's Thompson. And a wide open look here for Wiggins. Off target from outside.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Tatum dishes to White. The pass to Horford. And he makes good on the layup. Horford's got 12 in the game.
A remarkable interior presence. Horford's a veteran who still has those polished post moves.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
He's doing everything he can to put this game to bed, and great score there to help his team.
Now, here's Thompson. 5 points in the game. Great Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
The Warriors making a switch here. Kuminga's checked in. Grant Williams is checked in for Boston. White finds Horford. Warriors with the rebound. Wiseman's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
Nice move, finding the rim. Thompson in for the dunk.
Boston leading by 4. Smart deciding where to go with it. Six on the shot clock. No good that time. Great D that time from Green. Golden State's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Thompson outside. It's Curry outside. Good work defensively by Smart.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
And he gets it to go. He's got 14.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Curry passes to Thompson. From past the arc. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Green is checked in for the Warriors.
Substitution.
Poole comes in for Stephen Curry. Then for the Celtics, Malcolm Brogdon's checked in for Derek White. And it's Pritchard in for Marcus Smart. Celtics leading by 6.
I admire Thompson's toughness. Gets it from his dad and from his mom.
Yeah, his mom played volleyball in college. His dad was the first overall pick in 1978. Played in the league for 13 seasons. You know what that's called? Good genetics.
Now Thompson. After Malcolm Brogdon's three-pointer that didn't go. Thompson with the bucket.
You're not going to speed him up. Even when you get aggressive guarding Thompson, he stays in control. He's just so tough to cover.
Now, here's Brogdon. He's been producing a fair amount of offense night in and night out as he's averaging 14 points a game. Horford no luck. Warriors trail by 4. Feeds to Wiseman. And finished up by Wiseman.
Oh, that's a big man move by Wiseman. Roughing up the D with that emphatic finish.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics. And he makes the first. Some changes for Golden State. Moody's checked in for Wiseman. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Thompson. And the Celtics also making a change. Griffin's checked in. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Warriors trail by 3. Poole with no one around. No good. That would have tied it.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Pritchard passes to Williams. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Personal foul.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
As a coach, you really like what Grant Williams brings. He's kind of that hybrid, a forward who can play inside or play outside. time on the floor in recent years. And the three-point shot, that's what sticks out to me. The more he shoots it, the higher percentage he seems to hit.
Now, here's Moody. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Poole against Brogdon. From deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Now, here's Moody. Defended by Griffin. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
The Warriors shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
Free throw good, Moody. Tatum, he's checked in for Boston. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Celtics with the lead. We've got 1:18 left to play in the third. 6 for 10 with that shot going in. It's a good game for a lot of guys.
You look at Tatum now running the pick and roll. He's calm and his moves are so concise. He's just definitive with everything he does.
Stolen by Brogdon. Here's Pritchard, defended by DiVincenzo. Pritchard gets the bucket.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Passes to Moody. Back to DiVincenzo. Shoots over Griffin. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul.
It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
Yeah, easy call.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Dante DiVincenzo. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. Andrew Wiggins, he's checked in for the Warriors. So he can't get either to fall. Celtics leading by 6. Brown feeling it out a bit. To the wing right side. Brogdon finds Tatum. His three-pointers off the mark. And so it's Wiggins with it. He'll bring it up for Golden State. Makes it off the glass. Wiggins has got 6.
And flashing some real toughness inside. Wiggins can finish plays that others simply can't.
Brogdon outside. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. The third quarter comes to a close. Celtics out in front. They're up by 4. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. The core of this team all out there, Curry and Thompson in the backcourt with Green at the 4. Andrew Wiggins is out there with James Wiseman. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently. And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Here's Curry with the 3. Al Horford with the rebound. Horford's got 11 rebounds in the game.
I'm going to say he hasn't found the same success here in the second half compared to what we saw from him in the first.
Now here's Tatum. Back to Smart. Just 5 on the clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Tatum no good.
Close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
The baseline J. And again, it's the Warriors missing. Boston leading by 4. It's Brown with the drive. Green with the block.
When you talk about the best defensive players of this era, you have to talk about Draymond Green.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Celtics have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. White against Thompson. And White kicks to Brown. And Wiseman sends it back.
And on a per-minute basis, Wiseman already gets a lot of blocks, and his defensive awareness will only improve with time.
Now here's Curry. Here's Thompson. Goes up again. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And as good as Draymond Green has been on the floor, this guy will be an all-time broadcaster, already a popular podcast. Great TV studio appearances as well.
Free throw drops for Green. And Draymond Green, the next broadcasting star. You've watched his work. Why is that?
And Kevin, I think his basketball IQ is incredible. And we see that when he plays, but he can also vocalize it to the audience. And of course, Draymond is not afraid to say what he thinks.
And both free throws good for Green.
What I appreciate most about Green is his leadership. Strong vocally on and off the floor.
Now a timeout called by Boston. RJ, you played against Draymond Green. Do you agree with him when he calls himself the best defender in NBA history?
No, of course not. He's not the best, but he's worked his way near the top. I'll give my guy that. And look, he's a defensive player of the year, and he has been in consideration multiple other years. It's his versatility that gives him such a boost on that other end of the floor.
With our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for the guys during the timeout.
With this game in the balance, he really came after his guys. He said, this is our time. Right now, be in the moment with each other. Do your job, and I promise you we'll win this game. Back to you.
Thanks, David. It's good. This game is all even.
And finally, someone scores. It's a slugfest. Maybe not the prettiest game we've seen, but sometimes the best ones are the ugly ones.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's White. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter.
Derek White was only 6 feet in high school. No D1 schools even offered a scholarship.
Derek ended up at a D2 school, but White had a major growth spurt up to 6'4". Transfers to a D1 school. The Spurs take him late in the first. What a crazy path to the league.
First one falls for him. He's off on the second.
It wasn't perfect, but it was enough to give them the lead.
Wiggins against White, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That one on White.
And this is encouraging. Wiggins looking committed to shooting and forcing the D to compromise.
Wiggins, 2 shots.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
And the winner's mentality Wiggins has is commendable. A hard worker who wants to keep improving.
Now the free throw is good, now leading by 1. The Celtics have gone 0-6 in the fourth quarter. Disastrous start to the period. Here's Tatum. Great D that time from Green.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
To the inside, Brown, and then Brown with the dunk.
I'm not going to lie, Jaylen Brown, his hops are different.
And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Warriors. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. It's been a tight one so far. Very close game.
And matchups, it's really what it's all about, and these two teams are really equal.
Nice shot by Smart.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
Warriors have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. Curry, good. Curry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
This is what Curry does best. He is so creative at getting into rhythm and staying hot.
And White kicks to Tatum. And another field goal in this total. Make it 7 for 14, shooting 50%.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Curry gets the bucket.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Outside, White. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Assist goes to
Smart's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Yeah, nothing too fancy. Just getting the job done when they need to. Make every possession count.
Timeout called the Warriors. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
To present the New Balance Player of the Game, Marcus Smart.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
Curry on the wing, guarded by Smart. Smart against Curry, and it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. Looney's checked in for James Wiseman.
Looney.
The Celtics with the lead. Now Smart. To the paint. Here's Horford. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Golden State's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Thompson outside. Higgins outside. The 3. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Third team foul.
That's on Jaylen Brown.
At the line for the Warriors, Andrew Wiggins, taking 3 shots.
And he's good on the first of 3. And he's good on the second.
He's upped his aggressiveness, wanting to get to the line more and doing just that.
And he nails the third. And here's Smart. Ball's knocked loose. Curry with it. Now guarded by Smart. It's off his leg. And the ref saying he kicked it. And the foul on Marcus Smart. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Team's fourth.
Right side Curry. Lays it up and pinks it in. 19 points for Stephen Curry.
There is no moment that is too big for Steph Curry.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 12 from the field entering the fourth quarter. Here's Tatum. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
I do not care what kind of game he is having. In these moments, Tatum is just different. Over his career, Green has been in so many huge playoff games, so he's used to the pressure moments.
White against Thompson. White the pass to Tatum. To the middle. Here's Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Tatum's got 6 assists now in the game.
There you go, JB. I love his confidence. One of his strongest traits.
And that one's good. Wiggins.
And all the way back to when he was at Kansas, Wiggins hit a lot of big shots. It is a part of his DNA.
Pass to Looney. Smart against Curry. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Curry's got 11 points here in just the second half.
When it is crunch time and you've got Stephen Wardell Curry, the game plan is simple. Get him the ball.
Now here's Smart. And he banks in the layup. Smart's got 4 points in the quarter.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Now Tatum after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Tatum kicks to White. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Good D by Thompson. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Curry's shot is off.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball. Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Timeout called the Warriors. It's tied at 68. There's 21 seconds left to play in the final quarter. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Thompson, left side. Back to Curry. On deep. Count it!
That's not even a deep 3 for Curry. That's just pretty much his range at this point in his career.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 3. Just 4 seconds left in the game.
Warriors, 15.
Celtics with possession here. And here's Tatum for big time shot.
Guys, that's one for the highlight reel. They needed a 3 to extend the game, and the young fella delivers.
And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from San Francisco. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one.
And get ready to move. And welcome out your Warriors dance team.
So it's the Warriors now. We'll see Wiggins and Green play in the forward spots. Curry and Poole are the guards. And it's Looney in at the 5 spot.
Outstanding D from Tatum. It led to the break.
Jason Tatum.
And here's Curry, who brings it up for Golden State. Pass to Poole. Wiggins from outside. No good on the shot. The Celtics go the other way with it. Brown outside. Now the pass to Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Love to see Brown facilitate out of the pick and roll, and I'm sure his coach feels the same way.
Warriors trail by 4. Here's Poole. Back to Curry. 17-foot shot on the way. Off the left rim and out. The Celtics shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Tatum kicks to White. Back to Tatum. It's stolen by Green. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Passes it to Curry. Back to Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. That one, no good. Some solid defense from Brown. And the points coming for them now, Craig and Bunches.
And we'll see what a high-octane offense should look like.
White dishes to Horford, and it goes down 2 points. Now it's a 6-point Celtic lead.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Time to show off your Dub Nation pride. Loudest section gets free t-shirts. Time to get up and make some noise for your Warriors dance team. Here we go. Make some noise, fans, for your Warriors dance team.
Just about 2 minutes in now to this overtime period. What a game. Brogdon against Curry. Brogdon kicks to White. Down low. And Tatum the bucket on the assist by White. Tatum's got 4 points now in the fourth.
I love seeing Tatum exhibit the passion that he has shown us tonight. Such a motivated performance by him.
Timeout called the Warriors. They're behind by 6. 1:43 left in overtime. top, Curry. He's guarded by Brogdon. And the rejection by Tatum. To the inside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Brogdon's got the lead up to 8 now for the Celtics. The Warriors have gotten only one of their first 5 shots to drop here in overtime. They get it back. Green, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Relentless. You will never outwork Draymond.
Brogdon against Curry. Brogdon the pass to Tatum. Brogdon looking it over. Back to Tatum. Clock at 6. Inside. Deflects the pass.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
Anything other than a make is game over. This is where you lean on your stars to get you to the finish line.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, we might as well count those free throw shots. Curry is automatic at the line.
At the line for the Warriors, Stephen Curry, taking 2 shots.
It's the first that brings them within 5.
Perhaps the greatest shooter the game has ever seen. Curry continues to age like fine wine.
So he gets them both.
Nice work there. This is a point in the game where if you get a chance to close the gap, you've got to make the most of it.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
Stephen Curry, second personal foul, first team foul.
To the middle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for the Celtics, Derek White. At the line for 2.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also. Guys, it's come down here to a very important possession.
No room for error.
Wiggins outside. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Horford.
And there's a reason they fouled Wiggins right there. Taking their chances at an important part of this game.
Andrew Wiggins at the line for 2.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just 3. And both free throws good for Wiggins.
Celtics
A tight game. He is exactly who you wanted at the line.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're up by 2. 24 seconds left to play in OT, and this battle continuing.
Shooting for Boston, Malcolm Brogdon, taking 2 shots.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Statistically, Brogdon is one of the best free throw shooters ever, but this is a pressure spot.
And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Timeout called the Warriors. They're down by 3. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first overtime. What's your take, guys?
And if you can get a 3, shoot it. Otherwise, get the quick 2 and a foul.
Yeah, time is the enemy at this point, so I think I'd go for the tie and avoid playing the foul game.
Kicks to Poole, to the paint. Yes!
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Malcolm Brogdon, 2 shots.
Free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
And he's the glue that holds this team together. Brogdon's calm demeanor and lead by example approach is so valuable to this squad.
The second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 3-point game.
Wow, doing all he can to give them the edge, pulling their lead out to 3 points.
And what a sensational bucket to put them within 1.
Staying cool under pressure. Curry needs some opposition inside, but just focuses on the task at hand.
5th personal foul. 15th foul. Shooting for Boston, Malcolm Brogdon. At the line for 2.
First one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And so he drops them both. It's a 3-point game.
And no secret here, guys. They've got to get a 3 if we're going to get yet another overtime.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win.
The end of the game.
They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came on in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Jalen. On a real roll right now. How much pride do you take in the win streak?
Let's just keep it going. Just keep playing basketball, keep having fun, keep smiling, and it's
very good. So you want to keep winning. Thanks again, man. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.